Amanda, welcome to my channel. I decided that I was going to go ahead and just bring the book thing back. It was requested for me to bring it back, so here I am. I'm not going to talk about every single book that I've read in the month because then it would be one long video, but I've read over 20 books this month, and I just want to go ahead and sit there and talk to you guys about the best and the worst, and I'm going to try my best to go ahead and not ruin anything. So I'm going to start off with the worst books that I've read, and then of course go on to the best. These are the 5 stars. You can't go wrong with them at all. So the first one I want to talk about is Darker by E.L. James. This right here, this was terrible. I tried to read this, I think it was earlier this year or last year, and it put me in a book slump because this is so bad. I've read all the other books, but I think as I go on with this, it just gets worse and worse and worse. There was so many errors in this. Spelling errors, things that just didn't even make sense. It's just, it was awful. And I think it was on page 32. Actually, it was on page 38. So, I was close enough, but I just want to go ahead and just talk about one sentence. He drinks brown liquor. She spelled liquor L-I-C-K-E-R. Okay, and then the whole entire paragraph here is 2 or 3 words and then a period, and then it just continues on, and it's just no. But I did finish it. The next book is The Invisible Library. Great concept. You have these librarians. It's in another like dimension type of deal, and what they do is they go to different dimensions and they steal or borrow or buy books that are rare for that dimension. Something like they would take, let's just say that they would take this book, for example, but it has 2 additional chapters. Well, they want those 2 additional chapters, so they'll get this book and they'll bring it back, and it helps to extend their knowledge. Great concept. However, there was just too many fantastic species, I want to say. They had vampires, werewolves, fairies. They had all kinds, and it's like, can we just pick 1 or 2? Maybe 3. You don't need to put every single thing into one book. And it was so boring and disappointing. It was just bad. It was just really bad. And that book is by Genevieve Cogman. Now, on to the best books of the month. There were a few, and I'm so glad. The first one I'm going to talk about is The Court of Wings and Ruin. This is by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my goodness, I loved this from beginning to end. I loved this book. I cannot wait until the next one. I don't know how or what characters she's going to be concentrating on in the next books, but let me tell you, this right here was perfection. I absolutely loved it. I don't want to give any of it away, but there are different courts, and I just can't wait. And then I hear that they're going to make a movie out of it. Oh, they could so easily screw this movie up, but I'm really excited. So hopefully they don't screw it up, and hopefully the series continues on to be just as great as this one. The next one I want to talk about is We Are the Ants. Oh my goodness. I did not expect We Are the Ants to be as good as it was. We Are the Ants was by Sean David Hutchinson. Another 5-star book. You wouldn't think, reading the synopsis of it, that it would be as good. But trust me on this. It's about a kid who continuously is abducted by aliens, and he needs to push a button. Whenever he pushes the button, he either saves Earth, or if he doesn't push the button, he doesn't save Earth. And so everything sucks in his life, and it just continues to get worse and worse and worse. And so he needs to go ahead and decide on what he's going to do. And it is so good and real. The bullying that he endures, everything is just so real, and I just loved it. And I know it sounds absurd, but it is such a good book. It's one of the best books that I've read in a while. And the next one that I want to talk about is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And that is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book, I did not expect this book to be as good as it is. Oh my God. If Elizabeth Taylor was to write a book like this, I picture that this book would be so similar, explaining everything about old Hollywood and how you had to hide things and manipulate and everything else. It was just really good from beginning to end. Evelyn decides to go ahead and hire a woman from a popular magazine, and she herself is not popular. She's kind of low on the totem pole, and she wants to do a book. She wants her to do the book of her life. And so she finally goes ahead and sits down and talks with her over a period of time about her life. And there is a reason why. And you find that out, of course. And it is just so good. And I cannot wait to read more from this author. The next one is called, actually this one is the last one that is a 5-star read. It is called Broken Beautiful Hearts by Kami Garcia. That one was another one that was really, really good. It's about this girl that's in high school who gets abused by her boyfriend. And she breaks her leg. And because she's so scared and she wants to heal and she kind of just wants to get away, she goes ahead and goes to a different state to go ahead and live with some family members. And there she meets some new people, and she meets another guy, but she has problems trusting because the boy that she thought that she loved wouldn't hurt her. Well, it's just, I don't want to go on because it's going to ruin it, but this is just so good, and it's really helping her overcome the abuse that she received. And yeah, there's just a lot that goes on in that book. I highly recommend it. So those are the best and the worst books that I've read for the month of March. I will come at the end of every single month and talk to you guys about what I've been reading. So hopefully you like this little change. I'm going to keep this change going on. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Also, my Goodreads will be linked down below, so you can go ahead and follow me and see what books I'm reading. I would love to have all of you guys go ahead and follow me, and we could just add more to our TBR list. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to go ahead and give this a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!